Hi, Frank here with Springer's Adventures. So today I have a little video here on the thrift store up in Jacksonville that we went to. Did a little video as we went through the store, all the different items. It's a huge thrift store up off of Emerson, right off I-95. If you're ever up in the Jacksonville area, by all means check it out. Hope you enjoyed the video. Watch it to the end. I'll show you everything that I found. I did find some really nice items, one that I'm really ecstatic about. So make sure and watch it all the way to the end, and let's go. All right, so we're going to hit the thrift store while we're up here in the Jacksonville area. We hit the bins here this last time. We've been to this one numerous times. It's hit and miss. We found some nice stuff in there. It's a little higher priced than some places, but you never know if you find that gold in there. So let's go in and go do some digging. Let's see what we find. Don't forget, if you like my videos, always give it a big thumbs up. Let's go.
So as you walk inside here, you'll see the first thing you'll come across is shoes. Ladies, men's, women's, kids, all that right there on the right hand side. I always kind of take a real quick cruise through there. I'm always looking for either Vans or some old high top Converse or some regular Converse, USA made. Of course, hiking boots you could always look to, and boots and stuff like that as well. But always got to check them out. I'm always looking for the USA ones. You come across them from time to time, but not always. First aisle, you're going to go down here, you'll notice they got some dishware, glassware, stuff like that. On the right-hand side, you'll see furniture. Shelves are kind of empty that day. Straight ahead here, here's where the jackets start, so I'm just going to start cruising through there, go through the jackets. I'm always looking for denim jackets and leather jackets or whatever I could find there. I probably should have grabbed that one. That was a Spider. I mean, that's pretty nice, I believe, ski wear on that one there. Not 100% sure. And as I'm going through there, I was checking out some leather jackets. I have found, and Harley went up there one time. I found a couple older ones. I found some old USA vests that I have found, leather vests and everything like that. And I'm looking through there, and uh-oh, what's this? Boom! That was a gold for the day. We'll get into that one a little later, but this was a heck of a find. So we'll come back and talk about this one later here toward the end of the video. But I was really surprised to find that. I didn't know what it was at first, but I just kept looking it over, and I knew it was something. I could tell by the leather. I do like my leathers and stuff like that. And it's like, man, I know this jacket. I just couldn't figure out what it was. There was no liner in there, and I couldn't find a tag right off the top. And it's like, I was like, I can't pass this one. I said, I'm gonna grab it. I said, we'll go check this one out just a little bit later and go through it and try to find some details on it. So I grabbed it. There's the guy electronics, a bunch of DVD players and stuff like that. I always look for old stereos or cassette decks and stuff like that, or turntables. You never know, they may have them. I have seen some ones up there. I've never personally picked one up. Men's jeans, always go through all the men's jeans over there, and I did come across and found quite a few Levi's. I have found like orange tabs up there, USA made vintage ones. I've come across old Wranglers, vintage Wranglers made in USA. You just never really know what you're going to come across, but they do have their share of men's jeans there, as you can tell. I've come across Harley jeans as well, so they got quite a selection of men's jeans to go through.
So as you notice, there is different colors on all these jeans here. Every week they have different sales on depending on the color of the tag. You can check with the store, or they're actually displayed at the beginning in front of the store as well. Anywhere is 50 to 75% off. Of course, like I said, they have seniors days as well. So always check when you get in the store, see what color tag is the sale of the day and the sale of the week. You may get some great deals on those sales. So I found some jeans. Next thing I decided was to run through is where there are lingerie, swimsuits, in that particular part of the women's area is there. And I know some of you guys probably make fun of me from time to time. I always go through the women's lingerie. Vintage lingerie does very well. If you don't believe me, just go on eBay or Mercari or any of those other sites and look at the price of vintage lingerie or vintage swimwear.
If you find some in good condition, they go for really good prices. After that, swing over to the men's t-shirt. I'm always looking for either old Harley shirts or old vintage Bike Week shirts, old rock concert shirts, Jack Daniels shirts, old beer shirts, and typically memorabilia type of shirts and stuff like that. Always look for single stitch or USA made, but they have a vast variety. Most of the prices, you can see some of them $1, $2, and again, this was on a day that there was half price on a lot of items for seniors. I think anything over, I think 55 is considered a senior up there. So we'll take that. The back row here, shelves just have a lot of knickknacks. You've seen some motorcycle helmets. After that, on the other side of the wall there, this is the toy aisle. Tons of toys. So if you got kids or something like that, maybe a good place to go check it out. Tons of toys and plushes. Right past that, the guys right there looking through, is tons of CDs, DVDs, and albums. Not too many albums that day, but I do look through there. Never know what they have. Back through the women's section here, those were, I seen some costumes hanging up. They're always in the same area, so I always go through there. I think most of these were pre-owned ones. Somebody put back in packages. We have found brand new ones in packages before, so it's always a good thing. Wedding dresses, whether you're looking to sell or want something for yourself. There you go. Handbags against the one wall over there. They got a heck of a selection there. There's some artwork, some more furniture and stuff off to the side there. Came across that there. Probably should have picked that one up. I'm always a James Bond fan, but it was like a James Bond poster. Women's shirts, tank tops. Again, I look through the women's shirts and women's clothes as well. Always looking for vintage shirts. Again, rock shirts. Beer shirts, Jack Daniels, Harley, Bike Week, any kind of old vintage shirts and tank tops. Those are always pretty cool and always do good. They have a small selection of jewelry items. Always look through there. I have found like silver rings and stuff like that. Some of the old turquoise Indian style jewelry. I've seen guys buy a lot of old watches there with the old jewels that are in them and rubies and stuff like that. I have never found any, but I have talked to people there that have picked them up. Now, women's jeans, if you need women's jeans, if you can't find a pair, you're not looking. They have tons and tons of women's jeans. So you got to check them out as well.
Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed that video of the thrift store up there in the Jacksonville area off of Emerson Street. I ended up getting about 6 pair of Levi's. Some of them we're going to keep, some of them we're going to get rid of, sell. I did find 1 pair of, they are brand new, 501s, button flies. You can tell by the tag on it. These things were never worn. We did not pay more than, I think $4 was the most we paid for a pair of these jeans. Most of them were $3. Some of them were $3.99. A lot of them were half price. The day we were up there was Senior's Day, so there was a lot of things that were 50% half off. I did find this really cool twisted tee shirt from kind of like Bike Week. I think that'll do pretty good. If not, I'll keep it for myself. I thought that was a really pretty cool shirt there. Did find this Italian men's dress shirt. Had a tag still on it. Made in Italy. Never seen this brand before, but definitely looked high-end when I looked it up, so I figured we'd give it a shot. There again for a couple dollars. How can you go wrong? My wife found some some jogging pants, hiking pants, brand new with tags on them. These were a pair of Nike ones. They were, like, again, brand new with tags on them. I think we paid $3 for that pair, $3.50. How could you go wrong? Found this shirt with tags on it. Thought that was pretty nice from the Alamo. And then I also found, I know when I was going through all the vintage lingerie and everything like that, I found with the tag still on it, a vintage Catalina one-piece bathing suit. I know you guys probably make fun of me sometimes, but I always go through the lingerie and bathing suits because vintage lingerie and bathing suits always do very well. This was half price. It was $2.99, so you're looking at $1.50. We should have no problem getting rid of that by any means. And of course, the best find of the day, let me go get it for you. So, this was a men's SCHOTT Leather out of New York City. Racer jacket. They call this the Cafe Racer, model number 141. This thing was damn near perfect. The only thing I've seen that was missing on it is it did not have the original liner. I think the reason it was not sold, or somebody else already didn't pick it up, because they probably didn't know whose jacket this was. As I was going through the jackets, I'm kind of a leather aficionado. I have quite a few different leather jackets, and I'm a fan of this company's jackets. I wish it was in my size. It is a size 50. It's just a little too big for me. I wear about a 44 to 46. It is missing the liner. I did some date coding on there. The tag is still in a pocket. From up here on this top zipper pocket, it has the model number on there. It is a YKK zipper on it. And from my research, this jacket was first made in 1980 at the SCHOTT Leather factory in New York. They used YKK zippers when they first started this in 1980 through, they said the middle to upper 80s. At that point, they switched over and started branding their own name on the zippers. So again, 1980 to probably 1985 SCHOTT Leather jacket. These things brand new, retail for right around $850 and up. Depending on the liner or the size of the jacket. And then also online, I mean, you see them on eBay and stuff like that. Most of them are running at right around the $250 to $400 mark. So this one I did pay up a little bit more. This was not on the half price sale, I believe, that day. I think I ended up paying $19 or $20 for the item. But still, I thought that was just a great deal. I was ecstatic when I seen that. How did I know that it was a SCHOTT Leather? Well, first off, at first I really didn't. I mean, I just picked it up, I'm looking at it, I know the feel of a good quality leather as opposed to the imports. So I grabbed it. I know there wasn't a name on there, but I knew it had to be there somewhere. As I walked around the store later on before we checked out, I went looking through there, and I noticed that on the buttons, on the snaps, is right there where the leather was on there. I mean, the name of the company was right on there. So that was like, boom, we have it there. So again, the thrift store in Jacksonville off of Emerson, it's a pretty nice place. Some of their stuff is a little pricier than a lot of the other thrift stores. Some of it's more reasonable. So, I mean, it's 6 to 1/2 dozen of the other, but it's definitely worth a shot. We have gone up there numerous times over the past probably 10 years, and we have found a lot of neat items. Up in that area, give it a shot. The people in there are really nice. I believe they support veterans, and that's where all the funds go to when you buy things at that store. It's got a real big parking lot, so never usually an issue with parking and like that. It's right off I-95, so very easy to get to. So again, thanks for checking out this video. I hope you liked it. Give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments, leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you out on the road.